Vehicles been refurbished and refitted has been unveiled at the Iziko Museum in Cape Town.
The CASSPIR was an anagram of SAP, South African Police, and CSIR, which designed it. Let's take a look.
Euphemistically known as the Mellow Yellow, it was a menacing vehicle of intimidation. An open-throated roar mixed with the smell of diesel fuel. In the 1980s, these ironclad beasts were often seen barreling through narrow township streets. Heavily armed paramilitary police sat on rooftops brandishing automatic weapons. Their presence synonymous with smells of tear gas and burning tires. To many South Africans, the vehicle was a symbol of institutional oppression. More than 20 years later, artists want to change the narrative around it. The CASSPIR has been refitted, covered in elaborate brightly colored panels of glass beadwork, arrayed in traditional patterns.
It was designed very much as an instrument of oppression. It was designed for urban warfare. It was designed to be able to drive down the streets of a township at 90 kilometers an hour. Landmine protected, armor protected. It's a very aggressive piece of military machinery. So with the beadwork, we wanted to go for something that looked very contemporary. I didn't want it to look like Ndebele beadwork specifically or Zulu beadwork. It was supposed to be, modern and contemporary, but ultimately very African.
The CASSPIR project is an effort to reconcile a history of devastation and to foster a narrative of the country's future.
Most South Africans have conflicting experiences around this particular object, but through his use of beadwork, which was done in collaboration with artists from Zimbabwe as well as the rest of Southern Africa, he tries to reinterpret and repurpose this object that was once seen as an object of oppression.
The artists hope to take the refitted vehicle around South African townships and other countries to create dialogue. Nomawethu Solwandle, SABC News, Cape Town.